Greetings everyone, and Great here for another H-Pirates 4 replay. So on the bottom right side is the orange English, we have 3DB. On top left side is the blue Chinese, we have VortiX. When it comes to this map, looks like the deer deposit and a small one got spawned up north for blue, while Pumbaa spawned down here with some sheep and deer. Orange has his deer and boar on the same side, but the thing is, English players sometimes just don't get that stuff since the farm's so dirt cheap. Of course, English players, well, if he goes for straight to Imperial Age, he has access to enclosures, so be a good supplementary as he starts trying to see some gold in the middle of the map. Chinese players still need to collect up gold the old-fashioned way. No trade posts on this map as well. Starting to attain some of this gold now. Needs Imperial Official to gold deposits relatively soon. Council Hall now going on up. It may be a good idea to go for the Bardic in the Sun. Some of the central map to protect his good starting off point to claim the gold. So maybe a good idea in the meantime go for the Imperial. No, it's not Academy. Yeah, Imperial Academy, not Palace. And we've already got some immediate walls going on up for the English player. He's going to just turtle in. So he can utilize. He's probably going to utilize the King's Palace in order to, as secondary town center, I'm guessing, and then probably use the Berkshire Castle as a way to assert influence the center of the map. We don't have any stone miners for either player just yet. We have the Imperial Academy now. Sheep has been obtained. And the English player is actually going to get some deer. Bardic in the Sun is being pulled on out, and this position there to help keep his gold deposits natural secure. These other gold deposits in a relatively safe spot. But orange is still above the back line as well, so both the gold deposits, the naturals, are nice and safe. Orange scout will supply everything here. No longbowmen being pulled on out just yet. English player does take time to throw a volley of arrows on that scout. We've got stone being seized by the Chinese player now. He has advanced towards the Song Dynasty, allowing him to get additional villagers. If he gets another town center out, he'll have quite a bit of villager production compared to his opponent. His opponent is eyeing for a fast castle. I'm guessing for the King's Palace, like I mentioned earlier. King's Palace set up in a relatively defensive position. It'll help him be able to collect that stone. Chinese secondary town center has been built out, collecting a bit of the deer and wood. Of course, additional towns center now out in the field. Chinese player will have maintained a good village production since he will have basically 2.5 town centers right now, whereas his opponent's just 2. And he does have a nice little bump in his village production as well. Scout being annoying. Scout does get shanked. And also now he's going to be trying to claim Pumbaa. Only 6 villagers there, so he has to be careful with the damage. Pumbaa does go down. He doesn't lose any villagers. And now Orange is time to be aggressive. Going for mass crossbows. The Chinese player is still Age 2. He does not have access to Palace Guard in Age 2 like the Zuzi's Legacy. These crossbows are not going to be effective at doing any bonus damage in this I guess this bonus current age, but they do still hit hard.
Yara onto a marker. Yeah, anon rita.
We've got now the astronomical clock tower now deployed in the field, which will allow him access to get out siege weapons for more health. Some clock tower nested beasts can be very useful.
Boom to hear.
Orange does have a monkey field, claims and relics. There's one more in the center of the map, one more in the bottom center of the map, and one safe in his borders, while his opponent has one safe in his own borders.
Each be boom to hear it.
Somebody is chatende.
voice is 小公去。
骑马向前。
At the ready, cross borders. 一个新目标。
Good number of archer ranges are being pulled out. We've got the secret site being touched. More crossbows being pulled in the field. Some Zunchnu's being pulled out. A good counter to the crossbows.
Scouter ready to read. Hit will be done.
Scout does go down to the Bardic in the Sun. And looks like Orange's not eyeing to age up anytime soon. He's going for some various blacksmith research. There's the veteran Zunchnu upgrade. He definitely does need some more crossbows out. Right now they're doing 5 damage per shot, going for increased blacksmith damage as well with them, which will be countered by his opponent's armor upgrade. They will do 5 damage per bolt, so 15 damage per volley. Also got a number of palisade walls there, trying to impose his opponent into his own base. Monk does go down there. And relic number 3 has been picked up by Orange, as relic is still contestable. Finishes out push way forward, gets a good volley there on the English crossbows. English does try to back on off, does take some damage there. When he stands to fight, he does receive some retaliation. Great micro there, just trying to utilize that tiny little bit extra range that he has. Turns way forward, trying to hit that monk now, but he's going to receive a large amount of extra damage from the Zunchnu's. The Zunchnu's are here now in small enough numbers, but the crossbows are getting whittled down, so now they're in smaller numbers. Scout even chipping some damage on in. And it looks like Orange will be forced on back. These walls are still being built. Secret site has been captured. Monk does receive some damage there. Monk trying to run up north to avoid any additional damage. One should just stay there. The other one, if he's paying enough attention, could try pursuing the monk. And now do have one relic obtained by Blue, and the other one will be obtained shortly. Have our farms going on up. When it comes to economic techs, got one of each for Orange, and very little for Blue. Another English farming tech is now complete, and we do have that gold mine now cleaned on up. There's enough gold here for him to age up, and then some. he does need to start eyeing, think about getting a Berkshire Castle in the center of the map. As much as I'm biased towards the Vanguard Palace because people don't build it. In this map, you need the Berkshire Castle to project influence to all these gold mines in the center of the map. Got a number of lancers not being employed on out.
What needeth worker? Yeah. Tid to end it.
We got a very good number of English villagers now pushing the way forward, trying to pull out a regular keep, looks like. Orange just spot this, has a man charging way forward. We only have news here and lancers, no crossbows. He's going to build this keep very quickly, but now there's a good number of lancers about to engage. He has a good number of crossbows. Man arms need to start pursuing these Zinchnews. We'll start throwing some fire there. Village's going to be sacked in order to start building this keep. And Orange's force here is not in here in good numbers. Good number of villagers are going on down. Ooh. The keep may not go up. Oh boy. The keep does go up with 2 villagers remaining. Oh. He lost 24 villagers there. Now he has half the villagers as his opponent. Oh boy. And that's why you need an escort when you do that. Blue's now starting to pull out some crossbows. Maybe a good idea for him to get some siege engineers. Or start pumping out some clock tower battering rams. Network of citadels now being researched, as well as a fortified outpost. The remaining villagers are going to be building outposts here for spotting. Up north, we have blue or orange trying to fly out outposts there. That villager will get shanked. We do have an arrow slit upgrade on this outpost. And it's also fully fortified as well. Ooh, good number of villagers trying to go in. Oh. The English is losing so many villagers. He needs a second and third town center now on the field. Maybe to get some resources, put town centers in the middle of the map, help them seize the gold. Man arms charging way forward toward the lancers. The lancers pulling back there. The lancers now are trying to torch down some housing when they can find some villagers. More of the English villagers starting going down now. Second site being interrupted. He does need some more spearmen to mix on in. Has 3 spearmen here to help engage the lancers. It'll probably be enough just to stop the spear braces for now. Looks like that villager does go down. Monk will go down. Second side being decaptured. Mill will be torched. We now do have veteran horseman research. The crossbow there could be overwhelmed. Villager could be picked off. The lancers do pick off that single spearman now being pursued. Taking some damage. This lancer may go down. Not at the moment. You may want to follow this force back to some monks in order to get them healed up. Outpost now being sieged down by a trebuchet, clock tower trebuchet, and clockwork counterweight trebuchet. Getting some damage there. Do now have a keep being put up by blue this time. Board farms here. That's a great spot for farms, honestly. The Chinese player is pretty close to aging up as well, and placing down the Great Gatehouse could be very useful. Maybe put it right around here. Something close enough to help cover that gold deposit. And that basically will deny all of the backline gold to orange. Now I've got the Great Gatehouse being pulled on out. Up north, we've got a Lancer there. At the current rate, if his opponent has a good number of fortifications in the center of the map, he may need to go for the Vanguard Palace for cheaper trebuchets. Keep receiving some damage. Orange right now does have a larger force, he's just lacking a significant number of villagers. Some damage over here. Spring Gold's trying to engage. Blue's trying to push on play forward. You have Imperial Age now for the Chinese player. The English player is still very far from aging up. Though as right now, the Chinese player does not have any advanced research being, well, researched. So the age up ultimately means nothing other than he has a very powerful fortification, which has 50 damage. Apparently does get affected by arrow research. Even now we're seeing some massive fire. Orange keeps receiving some damage as well. Both are being repaired on up. Down south, we've got the Lancers trying to make their way through once again. Does get some damage there. Man arms push way forward. And now some elite research, including the elite Zunshnu research. Is the English man arms do have the armor clad research. They have 4 range armor, or 8 range armor. The Great Gatehouse getting some massive damage, however. Trebuchets engaging the Great Gatehouse now. Massive damage on the front line, and Orange backs to the game. The Great Gatehouse is just not something you can overcome at the moment. It's Anna Great saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.